Not hated her, but I just thought she was just too raunchy, just too weird. And then, I mean, the raunchy weird stuff.
I loathed her yet. I simply thought she was too runchy, just too peculiar, and afterward. I mean, the runchy, strange stuff just began like being really great for like the camera, I suppose you know. So I'm a lady, I could feel you. I realized she was still around, that is the reason I actually had my around. So you actually had folks as an afterthought, I thought we was prepared for a family, sorry that we not yet you my how we gonna bring, how we going to say a final farewell to a child I'm taken off. Then directly following tales about her relationship, Cardi B has ventured out to affirm the feelings of dread of millions of her fans. She has affirmed that she's currently single. This talk started with Blueface's whirlwind of tweets, where he tossed conceal at everybody conceivable, including his child mother, Cran Rock. In one of the tweets, Blueface uncovered his child mom for going behind his back with rapper Offset in La Virtual Entertainment. When agog with this case, the nobody trusting him until Cardi B's statement of singleness affirming the validness of Blueface's tweet. We, as a whole, know there's another side to the circumstance. So, what's happening with Cardi B and Offset's marriage? Stay tuned as we unwind that in this video on Sunday, December 10th. Blueface went to his Twitter to begin a debate by blaming his child mom, Crad Rock, for laying down with Offset, one-third of the Migos WAP triplet. CI entered the discussion and guaranteed Blueface was making up the charges. Blueface then emphasized that Murmur laid down with Offset by giving the supposed date and time. The episode happened November 10th at 4:00 a.m., as well as the area Offset and Cardi B home in Los Angeles. 2 days before Blueface took to Twitter to post the tweets that were going to unleash destruction on a superstar relationship, he had hopped on X. He uncovered to his supporters that he covertly did a DNA test on Warble Rock's child and found that he was not the dad of the kid. Explained to me why I swabbed this child's DNA test. Results came in. I'm not the dad. SMH individual facepalm emoticon. It's a mixed inclination cuz I was coming around to it. Yet, certainly to my greatest advantage, petitioning God hands emoticon, thank you Jesus, smiley face emoticon. Blueface posted on his X record. Now, this tweet left many fans scratching their heads as they recollected that Murmur Rock and Blueface had taken a paternity test on their show run by Zeus organization Insane in Affection. The test purportedly uncovered that Blueface was undoubtedly the dad of Rock's kid. Just after Blueface denied being the child's dad on Twitter, fans began questioning him. Thinking he was creating. What is happening? Not long after Chison Rock hopped on Twitter and imparted a video of herself to a subtitle saying she was driving in her vehicle at 160 mph. She said she was eager to get to her child Crone Jar, who was conveyed by Blueface. As per the video, the time was 4:00 a. Furthermore, Blueface had been savoring a penthouse before he began calling her constant. She guaranteed she left the child at home with her companion Bog, who had been residing with her while she went to the studio to record with K Smooth. So, quick version, I'm at the studio and I'm attempting to lay this record down. My B is calling me like, is he calling me for so I don't deal with serious consequences regarding genuine. I at long last picked thee up. This is with Swamp, so I'm similar to B. Og, what's up? She resembles KU at the studio, right? I'm similar to definitely what's up Blueface. Yet Bog couldn't forestall Blueface from breaking in. She asserted Blueface took the child to make her come to him so he could beat her for being with K Smooth. She communicated worried about her child's whereabouts, expressing he was taken without garments, and named Blueface a devil. I will not be shocked on the off chance that you're not on a birth testament. Do you hear me looking at something? Give me my kid like I'm not playing with your poisonous ass right now. Everything revolves around recuperating, having a solid kid. You get me? Like you say, why you leave? I was unsettled. I was disturbed at you was distraught. I was upset it wasn't Heth. Around the same time, Crane Rock posted a tweet communicating her requirement for a tattoo craftsman, expressing, I really want a tattoo craftsman. I want this concealed. That's the last straw. The tweet alluded to her aim to conceal one of her numerous tattoos connected with Blueface. Consistent with her promise, she completely finished the arrangement, procuring acclaim from fans, particularly for deciding to eliminate an especially remarkable tattoo. This tattoo, highlighting Blueface's face conspicuously on her neck, had been a subject of much conversations, settling on her choice to cover it up, a huge move. In the meantime, while everybody thought it had finished, Blueface gotten back to Twitter that day to drop another unstable tweet, and that was the point at which he designated Offset, he tweeted something like having a tattoo of somebody isn't cool, you were with Cardi B's better half only half a month prior. I'm worn out on you folks taking a gander at me while they're with you dispose of the other tattoos, please. This ignited a warm contention on Twitter, including Blueface and CA, as well as counterbalanced Nola Choa and Ella Choppa's child mother Warble Rock, answered Blueface's case hit him out for making things up anyway. She dropped a stuck by uncovering that she chose to conceal her tattoo, a blue face. For another explanation, she guarantees she found Gabe-related content in his web search history that made her inquiry his inclinations. She explained that nothing bad could really be said about having various inclinations, yet wish he had imparted that previous in their relationship. I don't actually have the foggiest idea why you watching gay pornography. I'm happy you would rather not be my child daddy. Blueface excused her case. Weaver made up as she might have been clearly angry with him days after Offset took to his X page to explain Blueface's swindling charge when he tweeted, I ain't never talk or contact that woman, genuine talk, man, you want some assistance in the meantime. What's really fascinating about the entire issue is the way that Offset and Cardi B are going through a rough period in their relationship. Fans saw that the two had unfollowed each other on Instagram in earlier weeks. Additionally, a past live video, Cardi obscurely insinuated her new relationship status, saying you got to dispose of extra weight. And with regards to extra weight, I'll say mindset, dawdling lethargy, and individuals, and many individuals are extra weight too. This appears to be an unobtrusive calling of counterbalanced and extra weight. Yet the circumstance took a more conclusive turn when Cardi B tended to Balance's tricking reports on an Instagram live meeting. She affirmed that she is presently single and has been for some time. While I've been single for a moment at this point, yet I have been reluctant to not apprehensive. I simply don't have the foggiest idea how to tell the world, said the Grammy Grant-winning rapper. In the live video, the entire circumstance gets more perplexing considering the timetable of the separation. Cardi B didn't determine precisely when she and Counterbalance tapped out. This raises the likelihood that, assuming they had proactively parted before the date referenced in Blueface's tweet, Offset it in fact wouldn't be at legitimate fault for cheating, as in for Blueface tweet recommends he could have had insider data about the separation before it became public and involved it as a stage to acquire consideration. Cardi B shows up really troubled by the unfurling occasions during her live stream. She conveyed a feeling of not thinking often much about reality behind the allegations. Rather, she communicated enthusiasm to begin the new year new and open. I'm interested for another life, for a fresh start, and better believe it, I'm energized, she conceded during the live. She likewise recognized that her new virtual entertainment action has been loaded with signs about her relationship status. I couldn't say whether you all have been getting signs from me from my lives or from my accounts when I put some specific music or find my unfollowing, she said during the live, one of them including unfollowing Offset, as she referenced. Likewise, on December 4th, the Bongo rapper shared a few secretive messages that indicated conceivable relationship inconvenience on her Instagram stories, including, you know, when you grow out of connections. She added to the assertion, I'm worn out on safeguarding individuals as sentiments. I got to put myself initially. Offset likewise presented on his Instagram story. Directly following the unfollowing news, he presented a Scarface cut on his story, including Al Pacino shouting, hello, screw you man, who set up this thing, me? Who do I trust me? This isn't the initial time set. Parrot from News would jump up between the couple. Cardi B and Offset started dating in mid-2017 and were hitched in September of that very year. In late 2018, a while after the introduction of their girl, Cardi declared that the two had chosen to head out in different directions. They accommodated in mid-2019, yet Cardi petitioned for legal separation from Offset in 2020 proceeding, pulling out the recording weeks after the fact. In the meantime, on the online entertainment frontline, Cran Rock kept on participating in a Twitter quarrel with Blueface. She blamed him for endeavoring to play with Marissa Nilchoppa's child mom and asserted that Marissa dismissed Blueface's advances. Marissa had raised the issue on an Instagram live with Crow. She proceeded to review that Blueface flew off the handle with her when she raised how she's companions with Crow and Rock. Crow and Rock took to Twitter expressing, you're around there attempting to get with Nel Choppa's child mom and she turned you down, you're not Smooth My Kid, that is a rap on the occasion that made online entertainment hot during the end of the week. What is your perspective on this hurricane of occasions? Share your viewpoints in the remarks segment. And remember to like and buy into this feed for additional updates on the grounds that the tea is ceaseless.